Were you involved when Rick Ross had the whole beef going with the GDs that there's been YouTube videos made about?
No, at that point I wasn't on the road with him no more. Okay. I was doing my thing. Yeah, I seen it too, and I just was like, boy.
That was a wild saga at the time.
That was a wild situation. I'm always praying. I'm a praying dude, man. So when I see things on the internet, I just put prayers over it that, just everybody be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't even worth it, man. This shit is only a life, man. You only get one of these shits. Have fun, bro.
Right.
Do your best. Be the best man you can be, bro. Fuck all of that shit, dog. Go get your guala.
Definitely. Can we talk about the party in which it ended up that DJ Vlad was assaulted?
Yeah. So I didn't know who Vlad was at the time. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing. So I was talking to a bitch and I see nigga flip dog hat and I just ran over there and Super Cyan, the fucking little bottle of I had a Sprite bottle from the hotel, the little ones, the little Sprite glass bottle, but it was full to the top with act. So that was gonna be my, you know what I mean, for the day, dog. I was going, and I was sipping that bitch raw.
$1,000 bottle.
You were drinking Actavis out of a glass bottle, and that's what you used to attack Vlad.
Yeah,
that's insane. That's an important detail.
Yeah. You say, damn, that's an important detail. Am I going to jail?
That just sounds crazy.
The Actavis spilled on the floor?
Nah, that shit ain't break or nothing.
Oh, wow. That's the good part.
And I just went to go, that shit went to rolling. I went to go chasing my bottle. Hell yeah.
So you got to pour that bitch.
You still pulled it up?
Boy, that was all I was worried about. Whoever that was, I need my bottle, bro. I just paid for that, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was expensive. Found out who he was later and shit like that and was like, wow.
So it wasn't the kind of situation where Ross would sometimes tell y'all like, "Hey, if we see this person, we got to run down on them." It just was more spontaneous.
It's you already know the climate. Niggas don't really be talking like that. Niggas already 6 cent shit. You know what I'm saying? We already be knowing what time it is. We don't sit down.
There must have been a reason why the dude who started the fight with Vlad knew that it was go time, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't there to hear anything. You see what I'm saying? All I see is what's going on. Action, TTG, let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And from your perspective, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad did you whoop him?
I didn't whoop him. I just bink, give me my bottle. Give me my bottle. That was it.
But he was already getting.
Yeah, he was already getting Molly. He was getting, his shirt was wrinkled, collar stretched, all kind of shit. I don't know what they was doing to him, but I know. Hey man, I got to get mines in, whoever this is,
Right.
Yeah, but now it's like, now I'm a different person, bro. It's like,
Hawaiian shit, right?
That was real.
Did it seem like just another thing that wasn't that big a deal, but then the lawsuit happens and it seems like a bigger deal?
Yeah.
And then you find out like, oh, this guy's kind of a thing in hip hop,
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Nah, he was,
he wasn't that well known at that time compared to now. Yeah.
Compared to now, you know what I mean?
Compared to that, what?
I think that 300 or something like that. I don't know.
300, he went
that
up.
Shit went up. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I guess he did the right thing with his little fee.
Yeah. Did you but I think I saw in another interview you said that Ross never even talked to you about it. He paid out a settlement for that situation, but he never hit you up about it, or
nah. It was like they kept telling me, they were like, oh yeah, they tripping about how you hit him over the head with the bottle, and they kept telling me that, and I'm like, and then when the shit went down and all of that, and then we were having like an argument or something like that. I forgot who I was talking to, dog, and it was like, dog, you already costing 300,000, cracking niggas over the head with. I'm like, me. So all the shit, all y'all did was nothing. That don't count. It's my little bottle. It's okay, all right, whatever. Because I remember that argument. I forgot who I was talking to, dog. But we was arguing, and that shit came up, and I'm like, wow.
That's when the deadly weapon get involved.
Yeah, dog, deadly weapon.
And that it'd be a battery. You feel me?
Oh damn, you right.
That's why it's like you gotta know what type of job you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just this kind
if
of
it's just
job,
pause, it's
that
just
kind of
pause.
job, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Would you enjoy sitting down? Like, would you be open to it if Vlad was open to doing an interview with you and talking about it? Would you be open to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying?
That's your homeboy, Vlad?
That is my homeboy, but I will say that, like, the one thing that over the years he's always kind of made it clear that he just wasn't really trying to talk about on camera was that. It's like the one thing that he just...
You asked him about it before?
I never even asked him, but I just remember the first time I interviewed him, probably almost 10 years ago, that he was just like, hey, I got one thing I don't want to talk about. And he said that. Yeah. He just...
Wow, 10 years ago?
Yeah, maybe
I mean,
9 years ago, but yeah.
That's, you know, I'm a whole different person, man. You know, I'm about good business.
Right.
I don't care about nobody beef. All that shit.
It would be a good interview.
I think
it would be amazing.
Great.
I think it would be great.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
It'll make a lot of views, bro.
I've seen him squash beef with a lot of people from just because
I don't even have beef with him. I didn't know who he was. So for me to do that, you know what I'm saying? Now the shit that he doing with everybody calling the police and shit, whatever, dog. I'm not finna incriminate my motherfucker self.
Right, yeah.
And anything I talk about, the statute has been done and the case has been dismissed. So it ain't nothing I can, you know what I mean?
But I do wonder also, like, if he thought that the lawsuit was a good idea in the long term, because I feel like there are a bunch of artists that are Rick Ross affiliated. I think I heard Vlad mention before that Khaled basically said he was not going to sit down with him to do an interview because of his respect for Ross and everything. So I feel like, in a way, maybe it ended up costing him by filing that lawsuit, even though I feel like he probably was still happy he did it because it was the right thing, or he felt like he had to stand up for himself in a way. But I wonder how much he cost himself by going that route as well, you know?
Yeah. Who cost who? What you mean?
Like, Vlad cost himself just by, like, maybe spoiling some relationships by filing that lawsuit just because people felt a way about
with
it.
Ross?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Ross thing was
and then
the
not having access to other people that's down with Ross.
Khaled said
Okay,
okay.
I get it. I mean, he's still going to look. Whatever God has planned for people, bro, it's gonna happen, dog. So you know what I'm saying. I guess Khaled wasn't in his people's not passing in his journey.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
He figured it out either way. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still doing what he's doing. He good. You feel me? As you know, is he Jewish?
Yes.
Okay. So
there you have it. You think he's probably tapped in with the Illuminati that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah. He's the one probably got me out the cuffs. Thank you. Shout out to Vlad. I'm bullshit.
Shit. But so that same mentality, like if somebody were to propose, like, hey, come backstage and speak to 50, would you do that as well?
He posted you.
I mean, I don't think it's no beef no more, but you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Since this case that I beat, you know what I mean, and it changed me as a business mind frame dude. So now I'm all for good business. Period. That's it. That's what I have to say about that.
I feel like if 50 approved it, you should go on Tony Yayo's podcast with Uncle Murda.
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. They got the. It has to benefit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll figure
right
it out.
now, it'll benefit them.
Probably true. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe if you had a project or something in particular.
I'm not as dumb as everybody be thinking I am, brother. Trust me, dog. I'm very cold and calculated as well, but I just never did it because I was having fun.
Right.
I was fucking hoes. I was snorting cocaine. I was trying to live my life. Oh, at one point I want to go get married. I'll do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. Now I'm finna really buckle down on this business. So any good business is good business to me.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content. Let's go.